From a 2,000 square foot house to a 35-foot long RV. We are now officially full-time RVers until our barn dough is built. We have been in this RV for about 30 days now, and I'm going to give you guys an update on our living situation, what's going on, and just give you guys a real idea of what life is like in this RV. So for those of you that do not know or may be new to the channel, my name is Brandon. My family and myself took a leap of faith, listed our house, sold it, moved onto a raw piece of property where an abandoned tiny house is that we built 20 years ago is at, and have decided to try to build a barn dough on this site. The RV that we bought is a 2025 Cherokee Wolf Den, and this is a 35-foot long camper. We have enjoyed it immensely. We're going to do a mini tour eventually, but not today because we've got two crazy dogs locked up inside. We've got it set up though with power, water, the whole 9 yards, so we are hooked up to the grid, but it's not going to always be like that. If you look down, you may notice, well, and think to yourself, well, dang, they've already built the deck. You can tell that this is older wood, and no, we did not build this deck just for this camper. What we did is we tore it off of the tiny house that we're going to be tearing down to be able to build our barn dough in that spot right over there. So we tore the porch off. I wish we'd have got it on camera, but we did not. If you look down there, there is the roof to the porch, and we're going to reuse that for a temporary lean-to on my dad's barn to be able to house our tractors and equipment to keep it from absolutely getting destroyed by the weather as the winter months roll in. For those of you that do not know, we run a larger YouTube channel called Adventure Archaeology, and that channel is our money maker, so to speak. It is where the majority of our income comes from for our family now, and we had to have an area set up for an office. So what we did is we actually bought a shed to be able to house my office. I'm going to show that to you right now. So the shed that you see up the hill to the right is an old shed that we had at our previous house that we moved. And the one that you see in front of us is now my temporary office. Please do not mind all of the junk that we have scattered outside. Again, we're trying to find places to store everything. This has our couch in it, TV, dressers, as well as my office setup that is all temporary. It is messy in here, so please do not judge. This is a judgment-free zone. I also have my toolbox, some e-bikes, and everything else. So at the moment, this is my office. This is what I'm working out of. It is roughly wired in. It is not insulated, but it does have a window unit to keep us cool in here. You can see that I've just got some rough wiring done. It's not pretty, but it is enough to hold us over until we get our house built. I did put my Coke machine in here, as mentioned before, dressers. We've even got some of our food in here. Here's our couches. Our cats are chilling in here. Say hey, Sylvie. She said hey. She said I like this better than I do the camper. So meanwhile, this is also a secondary living space so we can come out here and watch TV or play video games for my daughter. We put a deep freeze in here because obviously camper fridges are not the biggest, so we had to have some room for that stuff. So again, this is not ideal. It's just temporary, and when everything's said and done, this will probably become my office completely, but we'll be finishing the walls and putting insulation in and all of that good stuff. So that is the update so far with our living situation. Let's go take a look at the house though over here that we're tearing down and give you a good idea of what's going on there. So you may have noticed that there is some gravel here. In our previous videos, it was not here. We had 23 tons of gravel brought in just to give us a good parking place, because if you guys cannot imagine the amount of dirt work that's being done through here makes it a pretty muddy mess when it does rain. We've got trailers on both sides of the house because we're tearing sheetrock and insulation out. You can see I've got the window open upstairs because I'm throwing the debris out into this trailer that you see to the side. This is our dump trailer. We take it and dump it as it becomes full. The one that's over here to the side is going to be moving stuff that's in the house out. We still have some stuff in the downstairs. My dad had back surgery a couple weeks ago, and it slowed us down on moving some stuff out of here. I haven't had the help to get it out. So you can imagine this side of the house is still completely full. In the upstairs though, we've started pulling out the sheetrock on this wall, and we got to get the ceiling out. So as some of you guys saw before when we took some of the sheetrock down, we've taken even more out, as well as the majority of the studs that were up here in the top part of the tiny house. These walls are absolutely gone up here. It shouldn't take too much. My goal is to take out as many of these studs as I can in the upstairs, pull the carpet out, and then I'm going to come in and saw all of the studs that are remaining down to where there's only about a 1/2 inch holding. I'm then going to tie it to the tractor, and we're going to try to pull the top level off first. That's the goal. It will be fun to watch, I hope, and I hope that it goes according to plan. But I think many of you guys know stuff like that never does. So I've got some box springs I got to get out. I have the factory bumper to my Tundra up here. That's got to be moved. And it looks like we may have a wasp nest up here because I'm starting to see a ton of wasps, or they could just be flying in from all of the holes that are here from the rot. So that is an update on the teardown, an update on our living situation. And this last week, we've been so stressed with everything going on, we took a mini trip to the beach. I'm going to share that trip with you right now. This time of year, the Gulf of America is absolutely beautiful. We are in Panama City Beach, Florida, and the water, as you can tell, is super clear. So we decided to take advantage of the clarity and go on a dolphin cruise that we're going to share with you right now. Hey guys, I got some dolphins right here. Hey, this is a perfect chance to see if we can get them jumping just like we did before. You know, we just need good opportunities, and this is kind of one of them. We got a good little stretch right here. We got shallow water, so in just a second, I'm going to speed up just like we did before. We'll see if we get a couple jumps. They're over here on the right. This water is so clear out here right now. About 5 boats coming up to the boat. We're going to rock a little bit from our own boat wake, so hang on. Right there.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, they are right here.
The jellyfish. Somebody was pretty excited to get to drive the big speedboat. I can't blame her.
I want to see them go there well spell again.
Yeah, way out there. There's a couple. Let's see another one. The one's right behind the boat. We're going to spend a few hours on the beach, then we're going to go check out this huge pirate parade that's going on. You're going to get that duck. Addie was pretty happy with all of her spoils from the parade. I guess you could call it pirate booty.
Hooray. Oh crap.
Here he comes. He's going to get you. You ready? Ah, there he goes. He's like, I'm out.
I got him.
That's enough people for tonight, he said. Go put him in the water so nobody will stand on him.
Okay.
Damn. Look how still the ocean is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Holy cow. Super still out here. And honestly say I've never seen this on the Gulf. Like, we usually come down here, hunt for crabs, but this guy's fishing right off the edge. And the water is so calm. I mean, he's in nothing more than a John boat. That's really cool. Looks like he could spear it. That's awesome. It's not something you see every day. There is no better way to finish a beach trip than with some beautiful fireworks. We had a great time at the beach, but it's time to head back. I love the big thud of a big firework.
I made me a hole so that I can sit in it.
Unexpected treat.
Ooh.
That was pretty.
I want to see. Ooh, is that a mushroom? That was a mushroom.
It did look like one, didn't it?
Addie, you missed it. It was a mushroom shape. That's a mountain.
Pretty sure either your beetle friend or a crab just crawled up. So, we had a blast at the beach, but now it's time to get back and get serious about this build before it gets freezing cold. We're not going to be able to stay in the camper over there forever. And for those that are curious, that is my parents' house that you see up there above us. So we're going to be very close to my parents, as mentioned before. It's a family compound scenario. We have got to finish out the dirt work. I'm going to have to get that stump ground out because the house is actually going to extend all the way close to the edge of this bank that you see that I've been moving. This is all red clay dirt that packs very well. The problem is that it's been so dry here in Alabama that the dirt's been coming up in clumps like this right here. I've been having to crush it and move it with a backhoe, try to crush it with a bucket on the tractor, then run over top of it. I actually can't wait for some more rain because it's gonna make it much easier through the dig. But for now, I'm kind of at a stopping point. I did have to dig the septic tank lines up from this house to get access to it, to be able to dump the camper reservoir into it. So that's what you see going on right here. And why it's dug up is I dug up the original sewer line that goes down to the septic tank. Not a fun project to do, but it is what it is. It's done now. So the next big thing we got to do is get this stump ground out of the way, get this house torn down and the rest of the dirt work done, all which will be coming to the channel very soon. So if you're not subscribed and you like these kind of projects and homestead style videos, we got a bunch coming your guys' way. We'll see you guys in the next video.